Here's my A6M5 version, kit bashed and built using a Parkzone T28 Trojan. Starting off with the canopy. I tried to make a zero canopy, and first what I did was I took the original Parkzone canopy, used the front half of it, but then cut off the back half of it and kind of molded it and cut and clipped and taped it so it has a different profile to it. I also moved the canopy backwards on the foam platform there to give a little space in front of the canopy so it's not right up to the edge there. That moves the canopy back on the fuselage, making for a more realistic look. And like my Focke-Wulf kit, I've cut off material from just behind the cowl to before the canopy opening. And this is about as much material as I've cut off right here. And this definitely makes the Zero look more to scale, like the FW190, by moving the propeller and canopy engine area closer towards the leading edge of the wing. One of the most important things about this kit that I'm going to have to show you here is to get the wing profiling right. The normal T28 wing has more of a squared wing profiling. But in order to get this wing profiling, not only did I have to round off the corners, but I don't know if you can see close enough there, but you actually have to add on some material. And let me try to get in here. From right about here is a thin piece of balsa slab to about right here, and then a little bit on the aileron surface. It's like a wedge that I had to add on to the back of the wing on both sides in order to make the Zero profile. For the rear tail horizontal elevator wing or whatever, I just started from a fresh piece of balsa and cut it. I didn't use the original T28 tail wing. I just started with a fresh piece of balsa and started cutting it up myself. Also, to keep things to scale is the rear tail section. I cut up the original T28 wing pretty good, and then this rear half right here, the rudder half, was made out of balsa, and same thing underneath the rudder half. I've extended it to keep it to scale looks as well. Now all of this extending and adding on of wing surface area to the tail end did make this plane a little tail heavy, so you pretty much have to move the battery compartment as far forward as possible in the compartment. I'm also powering this with the same Venom V35L motor, 1125 kV. This one I'm using a 2-blade APC prop, 9 by 7.5, and it seems to fly really nice and well on a 4-cell battery pack. Show you the bottom. Looks kind of like a Zero. You can see how much extra wing surface I had to add. Inside here I'm just using pretty normal radio gear, Spectrum DX6. Underneath here I have a 60 amp ESC, and one of the neat little tricks that I've done to keep everything running pretty cool is that I've gone and got a really fat straw. It's really thick, it's about the diameter of my pinky, and I have it going straight through straight through the whole front part of the canopy. Straight right here. Comes right here, and it actually goes right next to the ESC and it cools it down. And this right here provides airflow straight to the electronic speed controller, and it cools it down, and it exits into this area right here. I've flown this plane quite a few times, and the speed controller has come down nice and cool, even using a 4-cell setup. It's a 60 amp ESC. And this is my Zero.